stay. All right. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Please continue to keep eating, but would love to say good afternoon. Good afternoon. Very good. And we're gonna start our events ceremony. So I want to thank everyone for being here today. My name is Rashonda Ambrose, and I'm the board chair for Women of the Dream. And I'm excited to welcome you to the 6th annual Scholarship and Awards event. We give them a round of applause for 6 years. I wish there was like a drone here to take a video or a picture, but the room is beautiful. You can't see it maybe from where you are, but just even being up on this podium, to see this room filled with so much orange, and even more when the girls come in, it's beautiful. So I'm just excited for this turnout, and I thank you. You could have been anywhere today on this beautiful day, and thank you for spending your time with us this afternoon. I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors who, without your support today, would not have been possible. At the risk of leaving any sponsor out, I won't list them all, but I'd ask you to just take a minute. I think they're going to be listed on the projection screen, but they're also on the back of your program. So I think it's important to know the companies, the organizations, in and around New Jersey, outside of New Jersey, that are really taking the time and making the commitment, not just in words, but financially, to invest in our young women. So please make sure you take a look at the list of sponsors. And of course, our individual donors, we thank you. No donation is too small. And so I'm imagining at the end of our program today, you will be feeling so inspired that if you haven't donated, it's not too late. You can go to the Women of the Dream website, womenofthedream.org, and make a donation to support this organization. To the parents and relatives who are here, thank you. Today wouldn't be possible without your support for encouraging your young women to participate, keeping them lifted up. We thank you for your ongoing support. If there's any teachers or any program support in the room, thank you for being here. And of course, our volunteers, our board members, thank you. And of course, today would not have been possible without our CEO and founder. Let's see if she hears me call her name. Leslie Morris. I'm gonna try it again. She's with the girls. Today would not have been possible, so let's chant Leslie. Leslie! Leslie, we're coming to thank you. Everybody please stand up and just say thank you for Leslie Morris. You don't have to say anything. I just want to make sure that we take a moment to honor you and say thank you. You probably haven't slept in 6 years, and we just want to say thank you for everything you've done and take a moment to celebrate all of your hard work. Today wouldn't have been possible without you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me bring my girls in.
Not yet. I still have a few housekeeping items. I'll signal. Okay. So I'm going to keep us on track. We have a full agenda. So if you have the agenda, we have a lot to get through. I'm not going to take a ton of time up here, but I just want to mention just a few quick housekeeping items, and then we're going to welcome in the Women of the Dream participants. So everyone, I hope you're enjoying your lunch. I wanted to just quick shout out and say thank you very much to Rolls and Bowls Chef Roland and London Morris in the back. Thank you. And it would be lovely to have everyone come up to the stage and give a word of encouragement or praise to our participants, but we don't have time for that. But on your table, there are cards. They're black cards. They're cards to the program participants, which gives you an opportunity to write a little piece of advice, piece of encouragement. At the end of the program today, they will be collected and disseminated to the girls. So take a moment, if you have some words of encouragement, we'd invite you to use those cards on the table so that they have a keepsake after the event. The other reminder that I have for all of you, if you haven't noticed, in the back of the room, along those benches, are books. I want to say thank you to our board member, Marilyn Reynolds, who's there, thank you, who coordinated the pop-up library for us. Those books are free. Summer is on its way. We all heard of summer slump, right? So chances are there's a student in this room or a child that you know that could be encouraged to read this summer. Please take a book and give them one. They're free. So take time at the end, if you're getting up to get some more food, just take a look at the books and see who you might be able to gift one to, okay? And now I think that's the end of what Leslie reminded me that I needed to remind all of you. So we're at the point in the ceremony where I get to ask our life skills participants, Cabrera, Sasha, Dominique, and Anaya, to lead the Women of the Dream participants back into the room to join us. Come on in, girls. Beautiful, ladies, beautiful. I love the energy. Just some of the smartest, confident, just beautiful young women in Camden. We are so thankful and so honored to be in the room with you all. Thank you for that procession in. And now we are going to turn our attention to the projection screen right behind me or to my left. This is, oh, I think that's the individual donor list. Okay, we're gonna go to the slideshow next. This slideshow was put together by our CEO and founder, Leslie Morris, also narrated by Leslie. So let's turn our attention here, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Women of the Dream. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Women of the Dream 6th Annual Scholarship and Awards Program. We are happy that you have chosen to spend your Saturday. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Women of the Dream 6th Annual Scholarship and Awards Program. We are happy that you have chosen to spend your Saturday afternoon with us. begin by acknowledging and thanking my board of directors under the leadership of Board Chair Rashonda Ambrose, our treasurer Jack Quinn, and Chair of our Scholarship Committee Mike Brown, and all of our board members that set the direction of the organization to ensure its sustainability while allowing me the flexibility to be who I am in the various roles I occupy within the organization. Thank you for your time, commitment, and for being a driving force behind the success of this organization. We could not do what we do for our graduating seniors without the support of sponsors, corporate and individual sponsors and donors. This year, we have a record number of sponsors. We represent teachers programs, beginning with our top sponsor for the past 2 years, the Brittain Foundation, followed by Campbell Soup Foundation, Bass and Sneed Family Charitable Fund, Wells Fargo Foundation, Visa, American Water, New Jersey Education Association, Camden City School District, Omega Psi Phi, PNC Bank Foundation, Camden Education Association, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, D&A Jones Philanthropy, Rutgers Camden, and the Rotary Club of Camden, New Jersey. Thank you so much for your vote of confidence in Women of the Dream and for making it happen this year. Thank you to our distinguished guest today, Camden's Mayor Carstarphen, who never failed to show up at our events and supported our work with girls and young women in the city of Camden. Thank you, Mayor. Your presence is important to Women of the Dream, to the girls, their families, and the community at large. Superintendent McCombs, Women of the Dream, thank you for your support of this organization. You were the superintendent that took Women of the Dream to the next level. Because of the support and your visionary leadership, Women of the Dream is viewed as the major service provider in the city of Camden. And to our guest who is traveling all the way from Virginia, Debroah Brittain of the Brittain Foundation. The students of the Roberson last year, through our organization, our top scholarship winners, Amina Faulkner, was awarded $20,000. And this year, Ms. Brittain will repeat this act of kindness and generosity with another round of funding for our But when it is all said and done, we would not be able to provide the services in our 6 partner schools without the support and commitment of the principals of these schools. Thank you for accepting the updates at the new Camden and at our 2 middle schools, Morgan Village Academy, and Veterans Memorial Family School. Thank you. And to we will hear more about these phenomenal young ladies later during the program. I would venture to say that I have the best scholarship committee in all of New Jersey and maybe even the country. These individuals put in long hours to ensure the timely and fair review of scholarship applications and personal interviews. I thank each and every one of you for your time and commitment. I appreciate you. Let's take a brief look at our program services and the girls and young women who make it worthwhile. Women of the Dream provides programs and services to girls and young women in middle and high schools through our partnership with the Campbell workshops on careers in STEM, panel discussions featuring successful women of color in STEM, hands-on activities, games, and STEM giveaways. Individual and small group mentoring, one of my personal favorites. Individual and small group mentoring allows one-on-one or small group meetings for girls who may require a little bit more beyond the normal group sessions. These gatherings provide a great opportunity to find out what's going on in the world about girls, what's trending, what their concerns are, and what we can do as individuals and as an organization to enhance their lives. Our book project is one of our special projects this school year. 10 young women from Women of the Dream can add published authors to their resumes with the February 28th issue of the new book entitled We are listening, published by A.L. Savvy Publications. The girls share their views and experiences on homelessness, colorism, gender inequality, police brutality, unfair gender and cultural norms, and environmental racism. And these are highlights from the press conference on April 13th held at the new Camden High School campus with the mayor and superintendent in attendance. The girls were featured in the Philadelphia Inquirer, Courier Post, and on NBC and CBS following the press conference. You will meet and hear from the girls later in the program and have an opportunity to buy the book at the end of the program. Our Girls Talk program is new. This program was added to our cadre of services in September with funding from the Camden Education Fund. Girls Talk provides a safe and nurturing environment in which girls on a high school campus talk about their traumatic experiences and they learn new strategies for how to manage their trauma. In addition to the group services, the girls in this program have access to individual counseling through Women of the Dreams provider, Dr. Tamisha Butler. This is essential work, ladies and gentlemen, because many of the negative behaviors that we see in our young people, from fighting to depression, anxiety, and suicide ideation, they are the direct result of acute and chronic traumas that have never been addressed. We hope to expand these services to other schools in the coming years. Our program activities are not all classroom-based. Socially and culturally relevant program activities occur outside of school and can include visits to colleges, museums, conferences, and workshops, and entail special events such as a holiday luncheon, the annual pool party, the book project, and other activities. And yes, we have loads of fun. During the summer and for the past 5 summers, we take the girls to Stony Point, New York for the annual picnic and swim party at the private home of Tanya Love. Thank you, Tanya, and I know you're here to make this a memorable event. Also during the summer, we take the girls down to Six Flags in Bowie, Maryland. The girls standing in front of the band for to our 15 Thank you for your attention to our slideshow. Please sit back and enjoy the rest of the program.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that slideshow, and Leslie put a lot of time into it, and I think it's a great way to see all of the incredible work that Women in the Dream is able to do here in Camden. And thank you so much to Superintendent McCombs for all of having us here and supporting the work that we're able to do. So my name is Dawn Hiltner, and I became involved with Women in the Dream back when I was working for the New Jersey Education Association. I was helping Leslie when she began planning to start Women in the Dream, and then I was very fortunate to be able to mentor girls, and I've been doing that ever since we started. I mostly work with the girls in the 7th and 8th grade. I've been at VETS for the past few years. Well, I retired December 1st, and what better way to spend your retirement than spending more time with Leslie working with the wonderful Women of the Dream. So prior to this year, Leslie used to do all of this stuff by herself. I can't understand how, but somehow we were able to, with the two of us, I thought we were kind of a small staff to be able to pull this off. But we were able to get it going. So I hope that you enjoyed the day. If you didn't get a chance to eat, make sure that you grab something. They're going to have the food there, for the rest of the event. It's delicious, and thank you for a wonderful lunch to Rolls Bowls. So as already noted, we were blessed with 13 sponsors this year, and their contributions make this generosity possible today. Since not all of them are able to, we don't have time for everyone to give a speech, but we do have a few people that are going to come up and say a few words. So first off, I'd like to invite Kate Barrett of the Campbell Soup Company. She has Sakina Benjamin with her, but Kate, you want to come up and say a few words?
Hi everyone. I think it's afternoon. Good afternoon. Well, I'm just so excited and inspired being here. I am Kate Barrett. I work with the Campbell Soup Company and Campbell Soup Foundation on our community affairs team. My colleague Sakina Benjamin is here with us today too. Thank you for having us. We are so proud to support this great organization and this great event. I will keep this brief because you're not here to hear from me. I want to make sure that you all hear from all the wonderful young women that are here today, part of this program. I did want to share a little bit though about the long history that Campbell Soup Company and Women of the Dream have together, which I was learning even more about from Leslie when we were meeting recently, as I'm actually relatively newer in my role here. But Leslie Morris and Denise Morrison, former CEO of Campbell Soup Company, went to high school together. And they actually reunited at a high school reunion and really came together and came up with the concept of Women of the Dream when they reunited. And we're talking about Leslie's passion for supporting young women and helping them throughout their career. And then Denise Morrison shared that same passion around thinking about women young in their careers and how she could mentor and support. And so together they came up with this concept of Women of the Dream that Leslie has just brought to fruition in this beautiful way. And they also really helped bring it to Camden, New Jersey, which I think, I can certainly say I'm so excited they did. I know you all share that feeling as well. So just really thank you, Roberson. And Camden, New Jersey is the home of the Campbell Soup Company for over 150 years. So a huge focus of our work in our communities. We do have communities across North America, but Camden is our hometown, and our focus as well. So we're just so honored to support and partner with Women of the Dream. Congratulations to all the scholarship recipients. Congratulations to all the women that are part of this great organization. You are our future, and our future is so bright because of that. So thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Next up, I'd like to welcome Paralee Knight. She's the Vice President of Community Relations for Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is not just a sponsor, they lend us Paralee, and she's done some amazing workshops with the girls as well. So we're just so thankful to be here today.
Thank you so much, Dawn. Hello, and good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I want to say Happy Pride Month to the adults who celebrate and who partake. The adults, remember I said Happy National Cognac Day. And then I know we haven't gotten there yet in this month, but I probably won't see you on that day, so I just want to say Happy Juneteenth in celebration of everything. My name is Paralee Knight, Vice President of Community Relations for Wells Fargo. To all the esteemed guests and all the sponsors and all the supporters, we certainly do welcome you here today. I definitely want to make sure that I shout out Superintendent Katrina McCombs for all the work that you do. Thank you so much. Excuse me. And then also, I don't know that he's arrived yet, but I wanted to make sure that I gave a special shout out to Mayor Carstarphen. I actually saw the mayor probably about a week or so ago in Cherry Hill, and I said to him, hey, you going to be at the Women of the Dream event coming up next week? And without hesitation, he said, of course. And so I just want to let you know the leader that you have right here in the city right now, because he shows up not just in word, but also in deed. So I just want to make sure that I shout him out and thank him for his leadership. So let me just take a moment, first of all, just to apologize in advance, as I typically do stay here for the entirety of the program. And unfortunately, I'm not able to do that today. I will need to leave shortly, and so I apologize. I'm making a very bad attempt of being in two places at the same time. So I do ask for your grace. However, I certainly am honored to be right here amongst all of you today, celebrating these beautiful, wonderful young women. On behalf of Wells Fargo, we are so proud once again to support today's event. At Wells Fargo, we certainly do know the importance of investing in our youth to create pathways of opportunities for diverse leadership. And Ms. Leslie, wherever you went to, as always, I certainly do thank you for your impactful work and for all that you do for Women of the Dream to make a difference in the lives of these young people. Helping to raise up the next generation of leaders is certainly no small task, and so everything that you do is certainly worthy of recognition. To all, yes, please, let's give her another hand. To all the scholarship recipients and honorees, I congratulate you. You are fantastic. You are certainly a force to be reckoned with, and my hope for you is that you all walk into every single room with the confidence in knowing that. Now, when Ms. Leslie actually gave me the opportunity to speak today, she said, oh, you can have a few extra minutes to speak, because she said, you know, you always have something inspirational to say to the girls. And I thought to myself, well, that's certainly a lot of pressure. And also for those of you who may not know, as we mentioned earlier, I actually did do a workshop earlier this year with some of the girls entitled The Company You Keep, and I was really proud to do that with my best friend Sadie Clayton, who came along with me. And so I thought I gave them some really good gems that day. I might be tuckered out. I don't know if I have anything else to offer today that's going to top that, but I will certainly try. So before I take my seat, let me just leave you with a few quick things. Number one, continue to level up. You're already in the process. You attend the programs. You're getting the scholarships. So whether it's becoming more educated, whether it's gaining more experience, as you level up, be sure to not work from a mentality that is poor. Be sure to not work from morals that are poor. And be sure to not work from a spirit that is poor. Because as you continue to move forward, you'll remember that your yesterday's ceilings will become your today's floors. And I want you to be sure that you're giving yourself the opportunity to operate very highly at each level. And when you do that, you can confidently then tell people what the good brother Fat Joe says, yesterday's price is not today's price. Number two, do not be weary in well-doing. I know it can be difficult, but do not be weary in well-doing. If that sounds like an old school saying, it's because it is. The world may get so hard and there's so many things going on and it may be sometimes hard to continue to have a positive outlook or let alone be a class act. But what do you do when you're striving to be the best version of yourself? What do you do when you're striving to be the best version of yourself and sometimes you don't see that in your family? Or sometimes you may not see that in the company that you represent. Or sometimes you may not see that in your culture. Or you may not see that in your country. Or in your community members. What do you do when even parts of you don't fully represent and reflect who you currently want to be? What do? You wake up and you try again. You give yourself the grace that you need. You rest when you need to, but you get up and you try again. Because being the change that you want to create in the world is going to take effort. And there is no other option. There is no other option. We cannot afford to be weary and well-doing because those who are evil-doing are not becoming weary. So we must continue on. For the desire to change and the seed of effort and the determination of decision is where rebirth, rejuvenation, and renewal happens. So do not be weary and well-doing. And lastly, I'll say to you, you first. If you could do me a quick favor and turn to the person next to you and say, you first. And then turn to the person on the other side of you and say, I'll do it, but you first. So what are you saying, Paralee? What are you saying? What I'm saying is my cup runneth over. I can pour into others because I poured into me first. And I speak to you from abundance of that care. So I say to you, you first. You first in giving yourself grace. You first in giving yourself forgiveness. You first in giving yourself care. Also, you first in taking responsibility and accountability and ownership of the wonderful opportunity that you have to shape your outlook on the world and how you'll navigate it. You first. So before I take my seat, I'll leave you with this last quote from Yolanda Adams that says, you are magnificent beyond measure, perfect in your imperfections, and wonderfully made. One more time. You are magnificent beyond measure. You are perfect in your imperfections, and you are wonderfully made. I certainly hope that you continue to move in the memory and the energy of knowing that. I'm so proud of you all, and I'm really looking forward to all the things that I know you'll do next. Thank you so much for allowing me to spend the time here with you today.
Thank you so much. Now, next on the agenda, it does say that Leslie's coming up, but before we do that, we're going to bring in a wonderful performance. So please join me in a warm welcome for the Creative Arts Dynamic Dancers, led by Ms. Laseda Nelson.
saying we'll have to move that camera back a little bit so they'll have room to dance. Can you do that?
The wrong thing to do. I'm so afraid of disappointing you. So I need to talk to you and ask you for your guidance, especially today when my life is so cloudy. Guide me until I'm sure I'm better. My hopes and
Leslie Mark.
My girls know that I'm a crybaby, so, especially Paris. So let me see, okay, here you go. Yeah. Okay, so I had to dry my tears before I got up here. So we want to keep this program moving because we really want to get everyone out by 3 o'clock. Mayor Carstarphen, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And there is lunch right there for you. Okay. So I do want to acknowledge the presence of other sponsors in the audience and how thankful we are for their support. Again, unfortunately, but it's a good thing. We had 13 sponsors this year. And all of those sponsors and individual donors, as you will see later on, allow us to give out almost $65,000 in scholarships today. So please stand as I call your name. If you're here, not all the sponsors are here. Evelyn Acevedo, representing Horizon Blue Cross and Blue Shield in New Jersey. Joseph Rodriguez, representing American Water Company, based right here in Camden. Lisa Folks, representing PNC Bank Foundation. Lisa. Mary Lynn Reynolds, representing Rotary Club of Camden. Gerald Massenberg, representing Omega Psi Phi. Okay, Dr. Keith Benson or Katrina Squire, representing Camden Education Association. And Superintendent Katrina McCombs, representing Camden School District. And thanks to our sponsors who are watching via live stream, Bassett's Need Family Foundation, Visa, Leonard Jones, and all of our individual donors that make it possible to assist our girls. And of course, all of our donors are also listed on our website. And once again, I want to acknowledge the presence of our top sponsor, Debroah Brittain of the Brittain Foundation, all the way here from Virginia. And we will hear from her later in the program. Again, I want to acknowledge the presence of our mayor, Mr. Carstarphen. We appreciate your support. It means a lot to Women of the Dream, the girls, the families, and the community to have you support us. I also want to thank and acknowledge Sheree Perry from the district office and the fantastic operations and custodial team here at the Camden High School campus for helping us set up this beautiful room last night. We were in here for quite some time. Thank you so much. So now I want to acknowledge and call to the front some of the girls that represent or that deserve special recognition today. We have some cash gifts for them. We love to give our girls cash gifts so they can go to the mall and shop. So first I want to bring to the front Dominique Wilcox. So Dominique is an 11th grade student at Creative Arts High School, and she is our lead student volunteer for Women of the Year. Daily, she systematically gets all the passes to the participants for our sessions across this school building. She also assists with setting up the sessions and notifying participants of any changes in the schedule. And on any given day, you will see her assisting me with bringing in snacks and beverages. She's, hauling the cart, and she just does so much. So I really want to thank her, and also thank the principal and other staff, Dr. Cole, for allowing her to assist me and to be our volunteer. Believe it or not, she has her own team. So come on up, Anaya Thompson. Sasha Olsen, Gabriel Watson, and Meadow Carstarphen. Come on, Meadow. So all of those college bins that you see over there That is the work of Anaya, Sasha, Cabria. And then Metal here is our lead volunteer at Camden High School. Thank you, ladies. And here is a small token of appreciation. Hold this for me, baby. I have some cash and money for you guys. Will you be? I want to say that. You're going to be going to, okay, Dominique.
Thank you.
Anaya.
Thank you.
And Metal. Give these ladies a hand.
Thank you.
Make sure you get your photo up over there. Thank you. Okay, let's see what else do I have here. Okay, let's see. Who else do I need to? 1 second. Okay, so I also want to acknowledge and thank Calthor Calvanti, who is my lead volunteer at our partner school from Morgan Village Academy. Come on up, Calthor. Come on up, Cal. I got you something here, sweetie. Thank you for getting those passes out at Morgan Village, Cal. Is Anaya Coleman back here in the room? She was dancing. Okay, there you are, Anaya. Okay, so I also want to acknowledge Anaya Coleman, who just danced. So Anaya is an 11th grade student, also at Creative Arts. So through Women of the Dreams partnership with New Jersey Federation of Women and the Girls Career Institute, Anaya will be leaving on Monday to spend a week on the campus of Rutgers, New Brunswick. She's going to attend classes and generally experience life on a college campus in preparation for college next year. Anaya has been in Women of the Dream since she was in 7th grade at Creative Arts, Morgan Village Academy. And unfortunately, the Federation only gave me the one slot. So it was a hard pick. I had to really look at the list of juniors, and they only wanted someone that is a junior. And it was very difficult. And we also had a very small window to work from. They only gave me like a week to get everything ready, and I really want to say thank you to Anaya's mom for working with me to get all that paperwork done and to get her vaccinations done in a very, very short period of time. So thank you so much, Ms. Coleman. And so on Monday, Anaya and I will be traveling up to Rutgers, where I'll be dropping her off for a whole week. And Dr. Cole, I know I need to get that notice to you to let you know she will not be in school next week. So we have a bin for her to take. Okay. Okay, so let's see. And now, let's see. Oh, I also want to acknowledge our adult volunteers. They are so important. Come on up. Dawn Hiltner, Katrina Squire, Rosalind Smith, Constance Torres, Delia Whetstone, Monique Mears, Gaylene Gordon, and board member Pastor Jonathan Lee. So they keep. There you are. I got a whole bunch of stuff here. Okay, so they keep the clock ticking. Volunteers are the backbone of nonprofit organizations. Without them, we could not do what we do. And I appreciate them so much. They work very hard. So I also have a little gift for them as well. So, is Connie here? Katrina? She's not. Delia. Where's Delia? Let me just say one thing about Delia. Superintendent McCombs, I know you would appreciate this. Delia Westone, graduate of Camden High School, class of 2017. When we launched Women of the Dream at Campbell Soup Company in 2014, she was among the first cohort of girls that we worked with at Camden that came to that launch event. She was a freshman. About 2 months ago, she works at Campbell's now. So about 2 months ago, she reached out to me. She had fond memories of the work that we did with the girls at Camden High School when we first, this was very early in Women of the Dream, and she said, I now want to volunteer. That's the story. That's the story. Yes. Mary Lynn, where's Mary Lynn? Mary Lynn, you're supposed to be up here. Delia.
Where's Mary Lynn?
Did she step out? Monique? Thank you. Just another little quick story right here, Monique. You just saw the pictures of the girls at the Morristown Mall with the holiday luncheon. So, Paris, how many girls did we have at that luncheon? Was it about 50, 60 girls? It was a lot of girls. And they had lunch at the Yard House restaurant. We take the girls there because we want them to experience formal dining. They're so accustomed to McDonald's and all that stuff. And then we give them cash and they go out and shop for the holiday season. She works at the Yard House restaurant. She is a waitress. I don't remember seeing her there that day because we had a lot of girls there. But she works there as a waitress. She reached out to me about a month ago. She said, I was at the restaurant when you brought all these girls. And she said, I don't know who this lady is. I don't know who all these girls in the orange shirts are, but I want to be a part of this. Yes. And she went on the website and she got my name and she reached out and said, I want to volunteer. So she worked. So next year, ladies, when we go back, maybe we'll get a free meal this time. Gaylene. Mary Lynn, did she come back yet? Pastor Lee. And Connie, no. And Dawn, Miss Dawn. And Ross, no? Ross? Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Gentlemen. And now we will hear from
Did you get a picture?
Oh, you can take it down there. You can go ahead and take it down there. That's okay. Okay, so now we will hear from one other sponsor, from Petal Roberson, from New Jersey Education Association. There you go, Petal. Thank you.
So I'm assuming today is about truth. So I will tell you, once I didn't see my name on the program, I was like, whoo, I'm just watching. So you are gonna get it right off the top of my head, and that means it will be brief. My name is Petal Roberson. I have the honor of being the Secretary-Treasurer of the New Jersey Education Association. But more importantly than that, I'm a teacher of African American literature. I love all things people of color. So walking into this space, to hear Women of the Dream and to walk into a room such as this lets the entire world know that we are all dreaming in color. And ladies, you are doing amazing things. Let me tell you, the table that I'm sitting at, I feel unworthy already. We've got Howard, Columbia, and all of that going on over there. And I have to tell you that I don't know what words I can give you because everything I know I have learned from you. You have decided that you will not let the world identify you, but instead you will identify yourself. You marched into this room like you owned it, and I hope that's something that every single one of us can take with us. You have come in here as some of the most beautiful black and brown girls I have ever seen, and I hope that is the confidence that you take into the world
because you have already demonstrated that there is nothing that can stop you. So if I offer you anything, I tell you two things. One, never forget your roots. Camden made you, Camden raised you, and you be proud of that everywhere you go. And the second thing that I will tell you is never forget the other women that got you here. There is nothing more beautiful, there's nothing more inspiring than sisterhood. As I get to stand on this stage, I see the beautiful Carmen Cooper, who has been an unbelievable support system to me my entire journey in NJA. I see Joan Wright sitting beside me, and I tell you ladies, there is no greater gift in the world than the gift of sisterhood. When all else fails, when everything seems down, it is that person that you could call, and let me just give you a little secret, it's that person that's gonna keep you out of trouble too. That's your friend. Every now and then when you feel like, man, I could really tell somebody off, call your friend, they'll talk you down. You're gonna need it. I just want to tell you that as a teacher of African American literature and as a lover of African American literature, one of the things that I used to tell my students on a regular basis is your silence will not protect you by Audre Lorde. And when Audre Lorde says your silence will not protect you, she's saying to stand in your complete unapologetic self. Whether that be big hair, don't care, light skin, dark skin, whatever you are, you walk into every setting as your unapologetic self, and you make people accept all of you, in whole and never in part. So thank you for allowing us to be part of this day. On behalf of the entire New Jersey Education Association, we are so honored to know that our teachers have had any hand in the wonderful, wonderful women that you have become, and I look forward to those stories. And like I told my table, if you see me at Howard Homecoming, mind your business.
Okay, now I need to call up. So the next up, I'm going to call up we actually have two mistresses of ceremonies, and I'm going to call them up to take over. They're two of our girls who are in the Women of the Dream Life Skills program. They're amazing. They're the greatest helpers, and we're doing a lot of leadership training with them, and we just love them. So please welcome Jaylyn Henry and Anaya Thompson.
Hello everyone. How are you guys doing today? That's good. So my name is Jaylyn Henry. I am a creative arts, I go to creative arts, and I'm in 10th grade, and I am a drama major.
And this is your first year in Women of the Dream?
Oh yes, and this is my first year in Women of the Dream.
Hello, my name is Anaya Thompson. I am a freshman at Creative Arts High School. I am a vocal major, and this is my third year in Women of the Dream.
Okay, so we're just gonna move on to the next introduction. And so our mayor is a true friend of the Women of the Dream. He never misses our events. So I just moved here from upstate New York, and when I came here, we had an event, and one of my friends was like, the mayor's here, and I'm like, the mayor? Because it's like, the mayor's here? I was just confused, and then all these other events, he's just here constantly. I'm like, wow, that's just admiration right there. So yes, on behalf of the rest of the Women of the Dream, I want to thank you for your support and showing us that you believe in us. So please welcome Camden native and Camden High School graduate, our mayor, the Honorable Victor Carstarphen.
Wow, thank you all. Like she just said, I wouldn't miss this for the world. I apologize, my attire, and also our Council Ward 2 Councilman, Chris Collins. We're in red. I don't want y'all to think we're in the red gang, but we were cleaning up in the community, and this is my cleanup. My grandmama always says, come as you are. So as I left, we want to make sure I get here. Leslie, what can I say? You know, what you do, and you are such a great connector of people, and bringing people together to support, help our young ladies in this foundation that you're building for them in their future. This journey that you're on, it's going to be an incredible journey. I can see it when I come in the room. Every time I come in the room with Woman of Dream, I get the chills because I feel the strength that's in this room. I feel the young ladies, and I can see the confidence in all of you all, and I can see such a bright future. You know, don't take for granted individuals coming together to support and help, because this is going to be you in our future. You all are going to continue to build your particular journeys, but I can see you guys coming back to, as someone that she mentioned earlier, to your community, not forgetting where you came from. I feel that in this room. I feel the I won't forget where I came from energy. I feel the I'm strong, and I believe, and I'm confident of where I'm coming from, the city of Camden. You know, this city is a strong city, and never forget, as I've never forgotten, as our superintendent, who's from the city of Camden, has never forgotten, as our councilman, as our new president of African American chapter, South Jersey, Arthur Barkley. We didn't forget. We haven't forgotten. That's why we're here. That's why you see the mayor coming and supporting, because I don't forget the shoulders that stood before me. So everyone here, I see so many leaders. This is a room full of leadership. This is a room full of servicing. This is a room full of giving back. And you got to feel it. All you young ladies out here, I know you feel it. And Miss Leslie, yes. Woo-wee! I can't say enough about what you're doing. So let's keep on pushing. When I'm in a community, one thing I always say, let's keep pushing. Never be satisfied. Always wanting to be better. How can we be better for ourselves? How can we be better for our families? How can we be better for what we do in the school? How can we be better to those who are teaching and mentoring us? Always. Don't stand still. This moment right here, it's going to be plenty more of these. I see it for all of y'all. Don't forget about the people that's here today, because all these people are going to be here tomorrow for y'all. You best believe it. So the support is here. Let's keep on pushing forward. Let's keep on making everybody in here proud, young ladies, because y'all doing a heck of a job doing that. Continue making us proud, because you always know you got the mayor. If you need any support, you got the superintendent, you got Miss Leslie, you got our principals, you got all these organizations right here that's going to continue to support. You got your families that's behind you. I'm sitting at the table with my cousins. I walk in, I'm proud. I'm proud as a mayor, I'm proud as a resident, I'm proud as a partner. So let's keep on. Ms. Cole, I see you. Ms. Katrina, I see you. Y'all ain't hiding over there, I see y'all. Let's keep on working together. I call it Team Camden. Y'all are the future of Team Camden. So continue to make us proud. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor. Now, please welcome Ms. Gaylene Gordon, a Woman of the Dream volunteer, director of the book project, and PhD candidate at Rutgers University.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're enjoying your time here so far. Let's please take one more moment. Whenever I get a chance to have the mic, I always want to encourage a hearty hand clap for Leslie and her vision regarding Women of the Dream. thank you for all of your hard work, Leslie. The things that you're doing within the community and outside, they are so powerful and they can never be quantified. Thank you to our esteemed guests, to our young ladies from Women of the Dream, and to all the family members and friends who have come here to honor their achievements. Before I continue, can I ask the student authors to join me on stage? Leslie, is Aaliyah here? My girl. Hey, babies. Okay. I got all of y'all? All right. So, my name is Gaylene Gordon, and I joyfully volunteer with Women of the Dream. I had the pleasure of working with this very group of young ladies on a very meaningful project. So, a national call was sent out. The publisher asked youth of color from across the nation to join her to speak on social injustices that are being experienced nationwide. 16 young people answered the call, and 10 of them were from our very own group. Our young ladies wrote on topics ranging from police brutality to gender inequality. They were tenacious, vulnerable, and transparent enough to allow us the privilege of seeing through their eyes. I am happy to say that the book has been published and is getting rave reviews. That's the clap time. And at this time, I would like to take a moment to invite one of our authors, Aaliyah Burke, to share her submission. After she finishes, I will share one last comment that everyone here will be happy to hear. Aaliyah? Okay. Oh, she went to go get it. Oh, okay. Yeah, she got it. Let me get off the bed. Oh, yeah. Here's one.
Do I say like my age and my grade? I am beautiful. My hair is wavy and silky brown. My eyes are the color of the earth. My skin, the tan of a peeled oak tree. I am a woman. My posture is strong. My voice is stern. My heart is broken. I am a person. My opinion is valid. My pain is real. My voice is heard, but not by you. You should love me. But your excuse is you don't need to. I should feel safe, but you say I don't need to. You say my opinion is back talk. I am colored. My hair is wavy and silky brown. My eyes are the color of the earth. My skin, the tan of a peeled oak tree. I am a woman. My posture is strong. My voice is stern. My heart is broken. I am something. My obedience is key. My opinion should be theirs. My place is beneath the ones in power.
Thank you so much for that, Aaliyah. You are amazing for standing up here and sharing your inner heart. And can I share with you that all of these submissions were just as powerful? And today, we have the books on sale. They will be selling them at the conclusion of the event. They are $15, and 100% of the proceeds go directly to the girls, all of whom are seniors and will be pursuing some form of higher education. Please have cash available. If not, we do accept cash out. Thank you for allowing me this time to honor our young ladies and share their work with you. Please enjoy the rest of the event. And please welcome back to the stage our mistresses of ceremony.
Now we will be moving into the scholarship presentation section of our agenda. Before we learn about this year's recipients, we are going to hear from a past scholarship winner. Please welcome Naz Taylor.
Hi everyone. So happy to be back at a Women of the Dream event. So I'm among the first cohort of scholarship recipients in 2017. I received my bachelor's in 2019 from Ms. Leslie's alma mater, Simmons University. And since graduation, I have been working at MAC Cosmetics on its global product marketing team. So I just want to thank Ms. Leslie and of course Women of the Dream for their continuous support in and out of college. It has been a great help. So in 2017, Women of the Dream had 5 scholarship recipients, and I'm very happy, and 4 in 2018. Sorry, I'm very happy to say that today there are 22 young ladies receiving a scholarship today. So 5 of the Women of the Dream Scholarship recipients from 2017, and there is 4 from 2018, have all graduated. So I believe, please take a look at the monitor for their photos. We have Siani Davis, who's here, who wants to say a few words.
Hello everyone, I'm Siani. I am a recent graduate of Rutgers University. I graduated summa cum laude with a dual degree in criminal justice, law, and gender studies. And I'm currently working at the Camden County Prosecutor's Office.
Hi everyone, I just recently graduated from Ursinus College with a major in biology and educational studies. This upcoming July, I'll be working at KIPP Philadelphia Schools as a Liberty Teaching Fellow, where I'll also be receiving my teaching certificate.
Okay, and then we have a 2018 scholarship recipient who left a note for us all, so I'm going to read that. Give me one sec. Okay. Good afternoon, parents, guests, scholarship recipients, and the Women of the Dream Scholarship Committee. My name is Karima Dickerson. I'm an alumna of Creative Arts Heights and the 2018 Women of the Dream Scholarship recipient. Additionally, as of last Sunday, I'm officially an alumna of Cornell University. Having received a Bachelor's of Science in Human Development with honors. Upon deciding between a few different paths and offers, I'm proud to announce that I have accepted a full-time offer in the fall. I will be beginning my career work in the supply chain as an operations director on a human resources track. None of this would have been possible without the power and grace of God. First and foremost, my extremely supportive family and the encouragement and assistance of the organizations like Women of the Dream. Thank you, Ms. Leslie, and every single person who made Women of the Dream possible. Your encouragement and undying support throughout my entire undergraduate career has propelled me to reach new heights and encouraged me to see it through to the end. I wish I could be there to celebrate with you all today, but I send my love from afar. To my fellow members of Class of 2022 and the 2022 Women of the Dream Scholarship recipients, I congratulate you. These past few years have been extremely emotional, mentally, and at times physically draining on us all, but you did it. You finished the first chapter, and you finished strong. So as you go into this next chapter of your life, I implore you to give thanks to God in all circumstances, lean on yourself and your support system, and always remember that you belong in every room you step foot into. I'm excited to see the paths you begin to forge yourselves, and I salute you. Congratulations. Okay, thank you. That is my time. I'm going to welcome up Michael Brown.
I am thrilled and happy and overjoyed to be here today. And I want to start by thanking Leslie, who I've known for a number of years, and thank her for entrusting me with this important piece of the program, and that is chairing the scholarship committee. And I want to recognize my committee members that are here, that I couldn't get this stuff done without them. Okay, we're a great team, we work well together. Whenever I call a meeting and say, look, we got to get together and start talking about stuff, whatever time of day it is, they make themselves available, and I want to thank them and applaud them. And yeah, Lisa Folks here, Lynn Foley Jefferson, Michelle, is Michelle here? Michelle Garthon, okay, and Katrina Squires here, and Keisha Cogdell. So thank you, ladies. I appreciate you. And again, without you, I couldn't get it done. And this year, I'm really, it was challenging this year because we had so many applicants. We had so many essays to read, transcripts to evaluate, and everything. And it really made our jobs hard, but at the same time, it was very inspiring as well, because when you look at it and you see the quality of the young ladies that are coming out of the Camden School District, the grades that they have, the courses that they're taking, I was in awe. And, and I looked at it and I was like, man, calculus, honors, physics, honors, AP history, and English. And I thought back to myself in high school, and I was like, wow, I wish I could do all that. But you know what? Anyway, let me get to the process. When we're evaluating these, in addition to just like your GPAs, we look at community service work, the types of courses that you're taking, the essays, and and all that goes into the overall evaluation of the candidates. And it was extremely, extremely difficult to to select a top 1, top 5, or top 10, because all of you are immensely qualified and the future is extremely bright. And I feel confident in the leaders that are coming up and are born and raised here and representing the city of Camden. Now, one thing that we did, one component of this, it was an interview process. And after we got done with the questions that we had for the young ladies, we gave them the opportunity to ask the committee questions. And one question that really resonated with the entire committee, and it was different. It was the first time we were ever asked this one question. And it was a pretty simple question. And it was, why do you do what you do? And we kind of had to think about it for a second, but it was really a pretty simple response. That everyone on the committee, we all come from different backgrounds. We all had different paths in life that got us here. Nobody was born with a silver spoon in their mouth. We all worked for what we had, and then somewhere along the way, somebody recognized something in us, they reached out, they extended a hand, and they helped us to achieve our dreams and our goals and to get us where we currently are. And that brought me back to my fraternity, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, the greatest fraternity on God's green earth. And one of our, we have 4 cardinal principles that we live by, and it's manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift. So we'll go back to the second principle, which is scholarship. So that's part of why we're here and what we do. But we also have an implied motto, and that's lifting as we climb. Okay, and we have examples of that. We have the young lady over here from Yard House. Okay, and then we have the the young lady back here who works at Camden, and then we have everyone else that's on the committee and participates in the program in some form or fashion. And that is, we're looking back and lifting as we climb. And that's part of the expectation for you guys, and our hope also is that as you grow into your careers, that you will look back and you will also lift as you climb and help the young ladies that are coming up in this program behind you. So always keep that in mind. And again, congratulations. We're here to celebrate you. The future is extremely bright. Leslie, thank you again for entrusting me with this important responsibility. And next up is Tamia Taylor. Tamaya Taylor. And she's going to come up and raise us with a song. Is it Tamia or Tamaya? Okay, here you go. Congrats.
Hi, my name's Tamaya Taylor. I'm a senior vocal major at Creative Arts, and I will be singing The Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a strength so high to make it easier. Let them see the laughter to remind us how we used to be. Bodies searching for a hero, someone they can laugh and lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. The children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live my life believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. The greatest love inside of me. The greatest love. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if it's
Can we get another round of applause for that? Tamaya, that was a beautiful tribute to our scholarship recipients. Thank you for your performance. Now, please welcome Woman of the Dreams college prep career and workforce readiness instructor, Miss Donna Baines.
Thank you so much. My name is Donna Baines. I am the founder of Baines College Consulting, and college prep and workforce readiness is my life's work. I could speak about this all day. I wouldn't need notes, but our wonderful executive leader, Ms. Leslie, gave me a script, so I must talk. I met Ms. Leslie in 2019 through my husband, who was And as Mayor Carstarphen said earlier, Leslie is a connector of people. And she's truly doing God's work, in my opinion, because this was a divine connection between us. And I have come to know this woman to be a role model, an inspiration, not just to the girls, but also for myself. Stick to the script, sorry.
That's okay now.
So with college prep, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about that. This has been a unique year because I went through the college admissions process with 22 girls. If you're a senior in my college prep program, can you stand up? Thanks, girls, you can see it. So I went through this cycle with these girls as their instructor, but also as a mother, because my daughter is a senior graduating this year too. So my work took a whole new meaning this year, and when I tell you there were tears, it came from all of us. You girls have worked so hard, and I am so proud of you. I often live by a quote from Zig Ziglar. He says that the more you help others achieve what they want in life, the more you will get what you want out of life. And I'm so blessed to know you. Since 2019, when we started the college prep program, we were forced to pivot in a lot of ways. Those of you in the education community, you know what I mean. COVID forced us into Zoom and virtual classes. And coming out of COVID, a lot of organizations didn't make it. But because Ms. Leslie has such an amazing resume of corporate executive experience, she did not miss a beat. She can pivot so fast. That's not to say that there aren't obstacles in this process. In fact, I hope you all buy the book that our girls wrote because it illustrates some of the many challenges that they experience in life. And as much as we want higher ed to be an equitable process, it's not always like that. So in our college prep program, it is similar to applying for a mortgage. We meet with these girls on a weekly basis in group sessions, and also individually through Zoom so that we can get parents involved. We work to remove the obstacles, and we have a very specific method to our madness. We want to work backwards. Finding a college is about finding the right fit because college is just the vehicle to the career. So we start early, we run hard, we run fast, so that we can be first to the start line. And our Women of the Dream girls in the college prep program will tell you, often they completed applications ahead of their peers. So where do we stand today? And let's be clear, these results do not reflect my work, it reflects the hundreds of hours of work that these girls put in. We simply held their hand and guided them along the way. Our girls have achieved over 100 college acceptances. And through federal, state, and institutional funding and applications, nearly $2 million in funding from sources outside of the Women of the Dream. Despite this success, it would take nearly $2.8 million to fully fund every girl in the program to the university of their choice. So enter the Women of the Dream Scholarship Program. We have 22 recipients because we incorporate the application to the scholarship into our curriculum. This is the only organization and scholarship program that I know of where every applicant is awarded. Today, the Women of the Dream program is awarding $65,000 to 22 graduating students. Ms. Leslie is working hard to close that gap, to create access for all of the girls. In total, since 2017, the Women of the Dream Scholarship recipients have been awarded $167,000. Thank you for the opportunity to serve. My final message as I head off to my birthday party later today. This has been the best gift. I truly cherish you girls. I want you to keep knocking on doors and fighting for your future, even when nobody else is. Keep dreaming, and I know the future is bright and full of possibilities.
Thank you. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce one of our amazing sponsors. She came all the way from Virginia to be here with us. She is a graduate of Howard University and Simmons University. She also is a strong supporter of the Women of the Dream. Please welcome Mrs. Debroah Brittain, founder and president of Brittain Foundation.
First, Leslie, thank you so much for making sure I experience this event and celebration. The esteemed and celebrated author and writer Toni Morrison wrote this, and I quote, "I don't think one parent can raise a child. I don't think two parents can raise a child. You really need the village." End of quote. I believe all of us here today and those in the virtual world are part of the village for the Women of the Dream, and I am so honored to be a part of that village. I joined the village not only out of knowing it from Leslie, but also out of my faith. I believe that when Jesus left this earth, he said, "Love one another." And an active way of loving for me is joining villages like this and doing what I can for the village. And also because I was inspired, again, by Leslie and the other Simmons women who support this, and all of you today, I just feel the inspiration. And I would like to bring to the podium another woman who inspires me, Zemina Faulkner. She's the winner of the Foundation's gift last year, and we support her for her 4 years in college. She's at Columbia University, finishing her first year in theater performance, and I'm so proud of her today. Zemina.
Thank you so much, Ms. Brittain. Your scholarship means so much to me. It helps me in so many ways, and I'm very appreciative. But I am here, and I'm very pleased to present the 2022 Brittain Foundation Scholarship to Lanasia Melvin. And I had the honor to sit next to her and talk to her, and I'm very appreciative that she was able to ask me questions, and I hope that I helped you a lot. Lanasia is a student at Charles Brim Medical Arts High School. She has a 3.9 GPA and is number 3 in her class at Brim. Throughout her high school years, she has taken all advanced placement classes and is a member of the National Honor Society. Lanasia has been an active participant in Women of the Dream since 7th grade and has successfully completed the life skills and college prep programs. She has traveled extensively with the organization to such places as Boston, New York, and Maryland. Lanasia will attend Howard University in the fall while she will major in business. I am pleased to present the scholarship for $20,000 to Lady Melvin.
Hi everyone. I just want to thank Miss Brittain and Woman of the Dream for making my childhood dream a reality. Since I was a little girl, I've always dreamt of being the first one in my family to go to college. The fact that I'm going to HBCU makes me feel 10 times prouder because I'm able to get that once-in-a-lifetime experience surrounded by people who look like me. The skills I learned in Woman of the Dream has prepared me for success in my life and my career. Things like the financial literacy workshops to navigating relationships. One thing I realized is that I have all these people in my corner like Miss Leslie, Miss Brittain, Woman of the Dream, and my family. Even when I go to college, they'll still help me along the way and I know I'm not alone.
Get your college pen.
Thank you very much, Lanasia, and best of luck at Howard. I know you'll make us proud. The next top scholarship will be presented by Miss Leslie.
So I am pleased to present the Women of the Dream Top Scholarship to Killian Taylor. So Killian is, of course, a graduating senior in creative arts and a participant in Women of the Dream since 8th grade when we enrolled her in the life skills program at Creative Arts Morgan Village Academy. She's been an active participant in Women of the Dream. She is a graduate of our senior college prep program. She's participated in numerous special projects, including most recently the book project. She's an art major, right? At Creative Arts, she's participated in numerous arts programs regionally and across the state. But most importantly, Killian is one of the nicest people you will ever meet. In all my years of knowing her, I have never heard her say anything negative about anyone. She is always polite, respectful, and considerate. She is adored by adults and her peer group. We are pleased to present her with the $20,000 scholarship. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors that we were able to provide her with a $20,000 scholarship. So we have two $20,000 recipients. The Brittain Foundation, thank you again for helping with Lanasia, which allowed us to give Killian her $20,000. And Killian will be attending St. John's University in the fall.
Hello. I'm very honored to be the Woman of the Dream Scholarship recipient. I've been with this program since 8th grade. Woman of the Dream has allowed me to make new friends and make new connections and network and find mentors to guide me on my journey. I'm thankful to Ms. Leslie, the sponsors, Superintendent McCombs, and Dr. Coe and Ms. Bradley for allowing us this amazing opportunity. I'm excited to join the journey of going to college and following in the footsteps of my sisters and my aunts. In the future, I wish to use the skills and knowledge I obtained to help girls just like me in the future. Thank you to everyone who supported me through this journey. The best is yet to come. Thank you.
Now, please welcome from Brim Medical Arts High School, senior seminar teacher Mark Karkanog, Principal Corrine McCrana, and guidance counselor Yvette Pruitt.
Good afternoon.
I was first handed the senior seminar role at Brim in 2017, and within the first week, Leslie came and introduced herself to me, and she said, "This is what I do, and this is how we're doing it." And she has been an exceptional partner, and thank you for taking on the role with a number of our incredibly hardworking women, with financial aid and college applications and scholarships, and she's just been an immense help over these years. And the hardworking girls, their hard work is only matched by her. So thank you so much. And I think we're going to start handing out the scholarships. Corinne Macrina and Yvette Pruitt, come on up.
Thank you, Mr. Carbonet. Good afternoon, families, students, and colleagues. I would like to take a moment to personally thank Ms. Leslie Morris and Women in the Dream for their commitment to the students at Brim. The work, the experiences, the opportunities that you bring to the students is exceptionally brilliant. I would also like to commend my students for their outstanding achievements with Women of the Dream. In addition to Lunasia Melvins, the top winner, who will have already received her award, I am pleased to present the Women of the Dream scholarships to the following Brim students. Ildenise Martinez. Will attend the College of New Jersey to study computer science and statistics. Shania Bates will attend Rowan University to study psychology. Aaliyah Burke will attend Cooper Hospital to study to become a certified nursing assistant. Paris Mears will attend Camden University to study nursing. Jasmine Rosa will attend Rowan University to study biological sciences. Giselle Smith Escoberia will attend Camden County College to study business. Raquel Valdez, who is on a family trip in the Dominican Republic, will attend Rutgers, New Brunswick to study biological sciences. And now we're going to take a picture. Remarks from my esteemed colleague, Dr. Davida Coe Brockington, the principal of Creative Arts High School, and Miss Bradley, lead educator, present to the Creative Arts High School students.
So it is an honor to be here this afternoon. Thank you, Miss Leslie, for this. I just have to say, all that you've done for our students, Ms. Shakir and I talk about it all the time, being the light. And people have talked today about divine intervention and God working through all of us. He truly works through Ms. Leslie Morris every day. She comes in, her light shines no matter what's going on in our building. If she can't get in the room that we gave her to use, she is truly part of our Creative Arts High School staff. She works with all the schools, but the students come over to our side to meet. And just her fierce passion and commitment, when everyone has said basically the same thing, how she brings people together, she really does. And I wish she could meet President Biden, because when we talk about our communities, when we talk about our children, when we talk about how like nonprofits can make a difference in the violence in our young women and our young men, what kind of programs should we implement? Women of the Dream. Ms. Leslie Morris. Awesome. So I just hope that there will be more grassroots programs like this that truly make a difference. She digs in. When she said she took one of our students to get their vaccination for COVID, she sure did. Went to the house, got the paperwork, got everything she needed in her car to do what she needed to do. She sure did. I mean, when we say commitment and dedication and going all in, that's Miss Leslie Morris, and I say thank you so much. We love you. We love you. Now let me get to the script that Miss Leslie gave me. So in addition to our beautiful Killiam Cato, Women of the Dream's top scholarship winner, and a student at Creative Arts High School, I am pleased to present the Women of the Dream scholarships to the following Creative Arts High School students. Ms. Tamaya Taylor, who will attend Howard University to study nursing. Ms. Malia Andrews, who will also attend Howard University to study criminology. Ms. Charlene Cassiano, who will attend Rowan University to study business administration. And last but not least, Ms. Wendy Hernandez. She will be attending Rowan University to study art education. And may I say I have Ms. Latney Brown, one of my former students when I taught English at Camden High, as our lead educator with me up today, and it's just an honor to have her with me. Yes, indeed. So now I'd like to bring to the podium Ms. Rebecca Cruz-Guy, lead educator at Camden High School, to present the awards to her students from Camden High School. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. So I need these to see you, but then I need to take them off to read. That's what happens after 40. Okay. I would like to have Ms. Barbara Gardner stand with me. She's one of our senior advisors at Camden High School. It's a great honor to be here today representing Camden High School administration team. Again, my name is Mrs. Cruz-Guy, and I'm one of the administrators at Camden High School this year. And I want to thank Ms. Leslie Morris. We met way back at VETS. And the Women of the Dream organization, as they continue to do the work of not only empowering young women of color, but equipping them, right? So very practical. Thank you for your partnership. Now a message for Women of the Dream recipients. I'm very brief, but it was something that kept being repeated. It was repeated along the way. Don't ever forget where you come from. As you move forward through your life's journey, remember always to give back and serve your community. And I think Ms. Paralee mentioned this. I can't find her, but I think she mentioned, my favorite Bible verse is Psalms one of many, 139:14. And I want you all to remember this, and if you can, repeat it to yourself every single day. You are fearfully and you are wonderfully made. So now I'm pleased to present our Women of the Dream scholarship recipients of our Camden High School students. Yeah, y'all. All right. Brielle Jones. Brielle will attend Morgan State University and study biology. Amira Davis. She will attend Clark Atlanta University and study communication. Gabrielle Bernard. She will attend Rowan University to study engineering. Meadow Carstarphen. She will attend Rowan University and study law and justice. Claudia Edelman, she couldn't attend today, she's working, but she will attend Camden County College and study biochemistry. Last but not least, Anaya Johnson. She will attend Camden County College and study business management. Go ahead, take your photos. Congratulations, beautiful women of color. Follow your dreams.
That's a lot of shopping. These bins, it's a lot of shopping. But we're so proud of our girls and so happy to give them the day.
And now it is my pleasure to announce our next speaker, Mrs. Katrina Squire, Women of the Dream board member, a teacher and a fellow colleague.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have to say this is always a pleasure to be able to speak and support Ms. Leslie in all her efforts with Women of the Dream. This year, I'm kind of standing in several positions. I'm here representing Camden Education Association because I am a teacher at Veterans Memorial Family School, as Ms. Cruz Guy just mentioned. That's where we met. I'm also on the scholarship committee, and I started with Ms. Leslie, I guess about 6 years ago. She came to our school, presented her program, and I was like, to my principal, do you mind if I be the representative that works along with her? And it's been a joy, although she bosses me around. It's been a joy ever since. I'm also Team Camden. I heard our mayor say that. I am Team Camden, born and raised here in the city. And it is a wonderful thing to give back to the city as well. So today I am here representing Camden Education Association on behalf of Dr. Benson, who is our president. Just want to again thank Ms. Leslie. We had another event today, so he is representing over at Dudley School at our Optical Academy. But we do also have Ms. Karen Barreli-Luke, if you don't mind standing. She is our second Vice President of Camden Education Association. So I'm presenting to Big Picture Learning Academy and Urban Promise students. Asaya Khalaf, could you please come forward? She will be attending Rowan University. Disneri Jimenez, who will be attending Rowan College of Burlington County. And Tatiana Parker from Urban Promise will be attending Rowan University. Congratulations, ladies. Wishing you all the success in your future endeavors. Okay. So I would like to bring Ms. Lisa Folks to the stage is my fellow scholarship committee member.
Good afternoon. All right, I'm Lisa Folks, as was said. I'm from PNC Bank, and again, I'll share that we are a proud supporter of Women of the Dream. I'll also share that I am a proud member of Camden. I was born and raised in Camden as well, and grew up right here on Barrett Boulevard, which catty-corners to this school here. And my sister Lynn is with me. Shout out, Lynn, okay? But I really just again want to say that as it was shared, if it wasn't for the villages, if it wasn't for organizations like Women of the Dream and leaders like Leslie Morris, I probably wouldn't be standing here today. So again, just want to recognize all the wonderful work that is being done by Women of the Dream. Thank you, board members, thank you, committee members, thank you, supporters, leadership, ladies, our future here representing and growing. Just want to recognize all of you all today. And now I want to get to the script that Ms. Leslie gave me. Okay, so my part today is to recognize the graduating seniors who have successfully completed the Women of the Dream College Prep Career and Workforce Readiness Program. So again, if you hear your name, please come forward because we have a gift for you today. First recipient would be Marilyn Adams. Marilyn will be going to William Patterson University. Congratulations. We also have Anaya Gunther. Come on, Anaya. She will be attending Rowan at Burlington County College. All right. We also have Diamani Livingston. He will be attending JCA Cosmetology School. We have Anaya Lockhart. Anaya will be attending Lincoln Tech. Again, more congratulations. Zakia Peace, who will be attending Camden County College. We have also Jada Bell. Jada will be attending Xavier University in New Orleans. Trinity Martinez, okay, who is also one of our student authors. She'll be attending Stockton University. We have another student author, Jasmine Robinson. Jasmine will be attending Stockton University as well. We have Janasia White. Janasia here. Bethune Cookman College she'll be attending. We have Jasmine White, who is still making some decisions, I think. It's going to either be Camden County College or Rowan University, but go Camden. Okay. Naima Reynolds, who's going to be going to cosmetology school. And then also Shayla Taylor. Shayla is at Cooper Hospital for medical assistance programs. So again, congratulations to all. And this concludes our presentation of scholarships and awards for graduating seniors. And I am going to turn the mic back over to our phenomenal MCs, Anaya and Jaylene.
introduce Sasha Oglesby, who will be reading an original poem.
Then you're up, Superintendent McCombs. You're up next, Superintendent
Okay. To the women chasing their dreams, the women graduating, congratulations, and we love you all endlessly. To see your faces and smiles today, through the hardships and grief, to scholarships and relief, please celebrate yourself. The support and recognition outside of difficult decisions, you have made it so far and worked really hard. The great ambitions and reposition to somewhere you aspire to be. This is for the women chasing their dreams and the women graduating. Congratulations, and we hope to see you continue thriving. Thank you.
Take it back to Anaya.
Carstarphen, we just pause it because we know we have to. You're gonna make Katrina? Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. We was just following orders.
Now, please welcome a woman who serves as a role model for all the young women in Camden. She's smart, accomplished, and a relentless advocate for students. She's also a Camden native and graduate. We're proud to introduce Katrina McCombs, Camden School Superintendent.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, good afternoon. I am just overjoyed. My heart is overflowing. If I say too many words, I think tears will come out. But I want to take this opportunity first to thank some very special people who are here, and I won't be before you long. They put me at the end on purpose because they know I'll be nice, short, and sweet. But first, I want to take this opportunity to thank our wonderful mayor, who I believe is the best mayor in the nation, Mayor Carstarphen. He has so many other obligations and so much responsibility and so many eyes looking at him because he's the mayor of the city of Camden, and we know why. But he has already started to shift the narrative and flip the script on what people think about the city of Camden. But he decided to stay just to hear little old me. He wanted to make sure that he showed me support, and I really do appreciate that. That's very humbling. So please give it up for my mayor, Victor Carstarphen. I believe Councilman Collins was here. I think he may have left, but I want to acknowledge his presence for being here. And on behalf of the advisory board, our advisory board president, Minister Wasi Muhammad, and every single member of the Camden City School District, can I ask every single employee of the Camden City School District to join me on stage right now in 2.2 seconds. Every single employee. Oh, you have to look to the left or the right, and you don't know where your paycheck is coming from. I may have to go back and take a look at that roster. So I need to see every single employee from the Camden City School District standing with me. With me. With me. With. Do you work for the Camden City School? I have to check the checks. No problem. I'm doing this for a reason, and this is the statement in and of itself. Yeah, feel free to come on up. You can come close to me, it's okay. It's all right, you can come on up. Oh, you're afraid the stage might break? Come on up. I'm doing this for a reason, because a picture is worth 1,000 words. I'm still waiting. Look, the young people are watching. The young people are watching. Listen, I want to say this. I asked each and every one of my colleagues, my family, to come up on stage for a reason. And that is this. I remember being a student at Camden High School. I remember being a student, I can name all of the schools I went to, but I won't. But I remember my journey as a young girl right here in the city of Camden. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, had it not been for the Lord who was on my side, who placed so many influential people on my path, mentors, women of faith, men of faith, relatives who were older who stepped in. If it had not been for them, I would not be standing in front of you in this role today. I am so very grateful. And I know that I won't be in this role forever. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere for the next 3 to 5 years. Forget what you heard, but I will be here. But I am saying no one is ever in one position forever. And we all have to go on to our next to be able to give more and do what it is that we were destined to do. But I just want to say, had it not been for people like those individuals who are standing behind me, principals, family operations coordinators, guidance counselors, teachers, I wouldn't be here. So all I want you young ladies, you powerful, you fearfully and wonderfully made young ladies to know that you are not in this alone. No matter how difficult it might get, no matter how challenging it may be, that's just a part of life. But you are not in this alone. So if you don't remember anything else, remember us. We are the Camden City School District, just a small portion, but we stand behind you. And none of us is greater than the other. Doesn't matter what my title is. It doesn't matter what their titles are. Connected, we can make sure that there's true equity that comes to every single young person across this city. So I am so grateful for you. And now, last but not least, Ms. Leslie, you gotta come up here. You got to. You have to. You can save me for last, so you have to come up. Thank you, Ms. Leslie. As you know, Ms. Leslie does not play. And her leadership style is not to be, it is a force to be reckoned with and not to be challenged. But I say this because of this. I know that when we first met, I remember you invited me to lunch. We sat down, we talked about women of the dream, right at Campbell Soup in the beautiful cafeteria there. And we sat down, had lunch, and talked about your vision. And I have been so impacted by that as a leader because her vision was not just something that was put on a shelf. She lived it out. She birthed it out. And you can see, if you look in this room, the fruits of her vision, the fruits of your labor. But it's not over yet because I saw, what, $100-something thousand, I think that, $1 million. When we get to $1 million, I think we'll be like, okay, that's nice, and then it'll be $5 million. But I'm speaking those things that be not as though they were. There will be millions of dollars that flow in. And I'm going to say that it's not only going to stop with women of the dream, but there's going to be a revolution that's going to come so that there will be young men of the dream. And we will be able to see all of our young people moving forward and doing their thing. And I know, and she's like, I know you're not talking to me. Well, let's figure out how we can do it. But I am so grateful for your leadership, honestly, and we will continue to pour in and sow in because your vision is one that is true and it is founded on love. Thank you, and thank you for allowing me this opportunity to say a few words. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I don't know who I'm turning the mic over to, but thank you for this space. I'll turn it over to our beautiful MCs, our beautiful MCs. Oh, our beautiful MC, just me, she said. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Okay, sorry, my script isn't up here. But anyways, we will now introduce the family coordinator for Creative Arts High School and Brim, Ms. Shakir. Hi, everybody. If I cry, don't make fun of me. And if you see me getting shorter, I'm taking these heels off. Y'all can do it. I can. So, thank you, Superintendent Katrina. Thank you, Dr. Brockington, all the great women and the leaders here today. Thank you, Lady Leslie. So good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. Despite what some of you may know or think of me, I'm very uncomfortable with public speaking. Whew. I'm extremely nervous. I know that some of you don't believe me, but it's true. So when Ms. Morris asked me to speak for this year's Women of the Dream end of the year scholarship ceremony, I said, I know someone else who may be able to speak, Ms. Morris, but I'm not speaking. And she said, nope, you're speaking. So I had no choice. So in being asked to speak as a parent of Women of the Dream, this actually entails a lot. So please be patient with me and allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Fatima Shakir. I was born and raised in Camden City. I attended public schools here in Camden City. I graduated from Woodrow Wilson High, now known as Eastside High, here in Camden City. I gave birth to my 3 beautiful children here in Camden City. I attended Camden County and Rutgers University here in Camden City. I am raising my own 3 children here in Camden City. My children attended public schools here in Camden City. I was a parent volunteer in Camden City. I was a graduate of Camden City Public Schools, as well as my 2 oldest children who graduated from Dr. Charles E. Burr Medical Arts in Woodrow Wilson High here in Camden City. I still reside here in Camden City because I love it. I'm employed here in Camden City. I'm a surrogate mother, auntie to hundreds of students here in Camden City. I'm grateful to be a Camden City public school employee, and I stand with gratitude to still be here at the Camden High campus here, where? In Camden City. I'm not just standing here before you shouting Camden City. However, I stand before you as a proud resident, daughter, sister, cousin, play cousin, friend, student, parent, and product of the great Camden City. So my dear ladybugs, y'all know I call y'all that, right? And your parents know as well, so thank you for allowing me to. When you go out into this world and pursue your dreams, complete your goals, and continue to inspire others. When you're asked, where are you from? I personally do not want you to say South Jersey, Camden County, etc. I need you all to stand firm, tall, proud, and with the confidence of 100 women, and with the response of, I'm from Camden City. And when they ask you, in New Jersey, gracefully respond with, yes, are you familiar? See, these are yours. These steps of yours and mine, they are divine. We are made for this. So when your light irritates anyone, you continue shining anyway. Does the sun ask for permission to shine? No, so neither will you. Rewind. In the year of 2020, our faith was tested. Fear was imprinted on our minds, hearts, and our spirits. We were all reminded not to take life, the ability to breathe, the ability to walk through a room without being afraid to hug someone for granted. Being a mother of 3, 2 of them my ladybugs, and a district employee sometimes made me feel like I had no room, no time, or space to even feel weak. While I was trying to keep the facade that I was all right and trying to be the super mom, I did feel weak. I felt defeated as a parent because I didn't know how I could mentally, emotionally, and spiritually aid my daughter who was in college, my working son, and without leaving my youngest child out, Carstarphen. As a parent, more specifically, a single parent, a black mother of black children in the urban rearing, the youngest being an Afro-Latina. Oh, and let me add, a woman of faith I am. With all these titles placed upon me, I begin to feel less than, only because of what society tried to prove me to be, a failure. My oldest daughter attended Dr. Charles E. Brown Medical Arts High School, and I remember her saying, "Mama, I'm in this program now, it's called Woman of the Dream. We're attending an Essence Award ceremony. That's where this lady is taking us." So I said, "Hey, this lady?" And she said, "Here, sign this consent form." I allowed her to attend, and this lady, I'm referring to Ms. Morris, met with me and spoke of her goal of building our young ladies up and keeping them encouraged and becoming women of STEM. STEM is an acronym for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I knew that my oldest, Nadia, aspired to be a woman of STEM, and this is why she attended Dr. Charles E. Brown Medical Arts High School. Transparency. Nadia became a Woman of the Dream scholar when she was about like a junior or a senior, so I didn't feel the effect of support until my youngest daughter, Cawthor, was enrolled. Fast forward, one of my beautiful colleagues called me and stated that she was adding Cawthor's name to a list to submit to Ms. Leslie Morris. She said, "She's the CEO of Woman of the Dream. You know her." I have to be honest, I had reservations about this. I wondered, is this another program that would have my daughter just sitting in a room with no benefit to her growth in any aspect at all? So I said to myself, "Fatima, this may be a different experience for you and Cawthor. This may be the reason in a season of support that you need." Now, Cawthor is in plenty of programs, y'all. When I tell y'all plenty of programs, I was afraid that this would be all too much for her. I'm grateful to stand before you all today and exclaim how the team of Women of the Dream has supported Cawthor with mentoring, life skills, and reminding her that she and her fellow Women of the Dream sisters are so worthy that they are priceless. I know I'm long, but I wanted to get this all out today because I may not be promised tomorrow. See, I have the lens of viewing not only from a parental aspect, but from an employee as well. I have watched Ms. Morris visit every school on the campus. I've watched her travel back and forth to each school before we moved here to the Camden High campus. I observed our girls receiving counseling, mentoring, gifts of thanks, and even our middle school ladybugs receiving classes such as babysitting, even workshops to shed light and awareness of things not so good in this world, such as human trafficking. Our students attend educational trips with the focus of expanding their minds and motivating their spirits. Ms. Morris and her team also make sure to spend quality time with them to fulfill the social and emotional aspect by taking them out to breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They even have the opportunity to shop with a monetary allowance supplied by Women of the Dream. Our ladybugs are learning etiquette. They're walking with grace, leaving with a mark of poise and confidence. If you didn't know, which you did, you found out, our girls now have the titles of authors to their names. How amazing is that? Whenever Cawthor arrives home from any session or trip with Women of the Dream, she is in a better place, she's in a better space, and excited to share with me what she learned for the day. Cawthor is on her way to high school, y'all. What am I doing? I'm gonna be an empty nester. She will be promoted to high school in a few weeks, a young woman walking in her dream. I have a village, and Women of the Dream is an addition to the village for Cawthor. So we may have these phases in our lives where we may feel like we don't need something, we don't feel like we need someone, so we feel inclined to one thing at the moment in our lives, and then God creates this divine plan that makes us shout gratitude. So parents and guardians, keep being that dedicated and supported backbone even when you feel like you're alone. You are not alone, I'm telling you, you are not. You have a village, a legion of women here to support you. I am one of them. may have been in a different space when my oldest child attended Women of the Dream. However, I'm grateful that I didn't give up on Women of the Dream. Do you all realize that you have a full room of women of STEM in here? We are under the leadership of a woman, Madam Superintendent Katrina McCombs. Here at the Camden High campus, some of you ladybugs have the privilege of having a principal for a woman, such as Principal Dr. Davida Cole-Brockington and Principal Corinne Macrina. Moreover, my favorite and best science teacher when I attended Bonzo Family School, now my colleague, and to some of you, your lead educator, Ms. Anaya Brittain, a true woman of STEM. And I bet you all didn't know that Ms. Pruitt was my guidance counselor and Officer Butler was my officer in high school, so think about that. You have a legion of women. So now that we all are here walking in our divine purpose, this is not a mistake that we are here in different titles and roles for all of us to be of service to you. And as I speak, I do see our beautiful men in the audience, such as our mayor, Vic Carstarphen, that was here, and our Omega men as well. Thank you for being here. So let me not exclude you, but today is about the ladies, so please forgive me, but please continue to motivate and protect us. When reading the website Women of the Dream, it states, a program that adds to the growth, maturity, and knowledge of our young ladies interested in sciences, technology, and environment. I am proud to say my eldest daughter, who is a Woman of the Dream scholar, not only graduated from Dr. Charles E. Byrne Medical Arts in the year of 2018, number 3 in her class. In addition, as of May 16th this year, my eldest daughter became a graduate of Rutgers University in New Brunswick, majoring in environmental sciences and policies with a minor of Chinese language. So personally, you cannot tell me that our women, our black and brown women, our Latina women, our Camden City women are anything less than amazing. You cannot tell me anything else about Camden City except that we produce greatness. You see, my ladybug counselor will go far. In whatever post-secondary education she would like to commit to, just like I am by her side, I am sure that Ms. Leslie Morris and her team will be as well. I'm grateful that my children have been surrounded by the leadership of women. Women of the Dream did not come here to infiltrate, but they're here to celebrate, congratulate, and emulate young women of intellect and reminding them that even though they are women of color, they are hidden gems, figures of honor who will acquire the dreams they have inspired to come true. Ladybugs, I implore you to walk in your purpose with grace, mercy, integrity, grit, poise, and confidence as a woman who has a dream, follows her dream, conquers her dream, and supports others in fulfilling their dreams. This is a true woman of the dream. So when you ask me how do you feel about Women of the Dream, I will kindly respond, I am the dream. We are the dream, and those dreams are and will be fulfilled. As Dr. Cole-Brockington says to me whenever she sees me overwhelmed, continue to be the light. Empower women, empower women. I am a woman with a dream. I am a woman who is living in her dream. I am a woman who will continue to follow her dream. Thank you, Ms. Leslie, for being a second mother and auntie to Calthar and all of our ladybugs that you service. I gave Women of the Dream a second chance, and that was needed for my daughters and myself. Thank you, Women of the Dream, its partners and supporters, for all that you have done and that you continue to do. I am Fatima Shakir, a proud Camden City parent to one son and two scholars of Women of the Dream. The best way to find myself was to lose myself in the service of others. Thank you. And now we have a surprise guest, Rodney Morris, Miss Leslie's little brother.
I just want to say, if you would help me stand in your feet. Let's give it up for Miss Leslie. Let's give it up, give it up. Give it up for Miss Leslie. Give it up for Miss Leslie Barr. She has done a fantastic job. You may be seated. To all the sponsors, we thank you. To the mayor, to the superintendent, and to all of those that are in attendance this afternoon. I just wanted to echo what has been said about my sister. She is one that gives from her heart. She is one that no matter what you need, she will give and some. And she don't mind telling you what you need to hear. I heard somebody say she's bossy. She's bossy. But she has a kind heart. And if my mother was here today and my father was here today, they would be so proud of the lady that Miss Leslie has become. My wife is here. Would you please stand? My wife Susie is here with me today. We come down. We were at the first scholarship event, and to see the maturity of those ladies that have gone on to Simmons University and all that, it just did our heart well. But it did my heart well this afternoon to see how the city of Camden has embraced my sister, because my sister has embraced the city of Camden. And I talk to her in the mornings as she's going to work, and one thing I know, when she needs somebody to talk to or keep her awake, she calls me. And as soon as she gets to the parking lot, one of the young ladies will come out and help her get the bags, whatever from her car. Dominique, she always says Dominique, and she would come out and get the thing. I don't want to belabor the point, I don't want to keep you too long, but I did want to come up here and share that her family respects her family loves her, and her family values her. And I must say this, that she has always been my rock. Whenever I need advice, whenever something may go on in my life that I may need advice, I always give her a call. And Leslie, we are proud of you. I bring from my brother who is not able to be here, my sister, that we wish you Godspeed and continue to do what you're doing, Women of the Dream. And as we always say in church, only what you do for Christ will last. Keep on keeping on. We love you. God bless you.
And now I'd like to welcome Malia. Malia has an essay that she would like to read to us.
Hi, hello everyone. Before I read my speech, my essay, I would like to thank two special women out in the crowd that also work with Women of the Dream. And then I have one more special person after that. First, I would like to thank Miss Donna. I would like to thank Ms. Donna for, one, helping me with all my work, getting into college, everything. She helped every single Women of Dream senior this year. She helped me through so much stress. I had over 20 college acceptances, and I could not choose. And I was so stressed, and she sat there and she talked to me. She said, do you want motherly advice, or do you want me to give you instructor advice? And I said motherly advice. And she was one of the reasons that I chose Howard University. So I just want to thank you, because she's always there for me. She's always one text or call away every time. So I just want to thank you. I also want to thank Ms. Dawn. I want to thank Ms. Dawn for helping me with all my essays for other scholarships and just getting into school, because I'm going to a very expensive school, y'all know, Howard, and I needed help with working on a whole bunch of essays so that I can go to college for And Ms. Dawn has been there every step of the way. Every time I ask for help with an essay, she's always glad to help. She never says, oh, later, nothing. She always helps me that day. She always helps me get it done, no problem. So I just want to thank you for holding me. I'm often asked who it is that inspires me. What woman shows great pride and leadership? Most people would expect for my answer to refer to someone famous that the whole world knows and celebrates. Well, I'm here to tell you that the woman who inspires me deserves to be held at the same, to be held just as high as the rest of them. She should be celebrated, recognized, and held as the role model she is. Why? Because she's a selfless woman who dedicates her time to others. She owns a nonprofit organization for those in Camden to help us become successful, surpass the limits that the world has set for young women of color. She teaches young women of color to break through the barriers set for them. She teaches us professionalism, good habits, and to hold ourselves to high standards of success. That woman is our very own Miss Leslie Moore. Miss Leslie is a proud graduate of Simmons College and the first in her family to complete college. Her family struggled financially and she had humble beginnings in Long Branch, New Jersey. She never let the circumstances of her youth stand in her way of her dreams. She has instilled in us that we too should set ourselves to high standards for ourselves and work hard to overcome challenges and achieve our dreams. We should be proud of where we came from in Camden because it helped us to become strong young women who focus on our futures and what we can do to the upcoming girls behind us. Miss Leslie has made a positive impact on my life. She has helped me with every aspect of my life, from life skills to overcoming racism to planning the route to my life. She worked in other cities like Jersey City, so she knows the struggle I faced growing up in the inner city. She has a lot of experience working with kids and even worked in a clinic at a high school. She teaches us how to keep ourselves healthy physically and mentally. It's important to take care of ourselves so that we can persist in reaching our goals. She gives us the freedom and support to be the best we can be. Miss Leslie is always there for us no matter what. She is someone I hope to have in my life forever. Hopefully someday I will follow in her footsteps and help other women of color follow the women of dream tradition of success. Now I'd like to invite all of the women of dream prep girls and life skills girls to join me up here for a special presentation, please.
Come on, girl.
What are you doing? You're so precious.
Crying baby.
I always cry, Naima. Because I cry. What you crying for?
Short. You don't need to get
It's not enough space for me.
The young ladies you see here today demonstrate how beauty, strength, and success can come from adversity.
Jasmine, come on up, sweetie. What are you doing sitting down there? Come on. Come on, Jazzy. Jasmine's a little shy. Come on, Jazz.
Ms. Dawn was telling me the story of how a pearl was made. A tiny grain of sand gets into an oyster shell. To deal with the adversity, the oyster coats the grain of sand with calcium carbonate to ease its discomfort. The layer of calcium carbonate forms the pearl. The pearl gets its color from the inside of the oyster shell. In rare circumstances, if the pearl from near the edge of a black-banded oyster, black pearls are formed. Black pearls are rare and exotic gems. The Chinese believe that black pearls are a sign of knowledge and wisdom. Some cultures believe that giving a black pearl as a gift helps ward off negativity and evil.
Harvesting pearls takes time, patience, and expertise. Not every oyster has a pearl, so finding one is very special. Pearls are a sign of strength, femininity, and strength. We would like to give Ms. Leslie a gift. Like the black pearl, many of us face adversity, and it took time, lots of time, patience, and time for our beauty to be uncovered. Thank you to Ms. Leslie for taking the time to harvest our talents. When you wear this black pearl necklace, we hope you will think of us and how much we love you.
That concludes our program.
Don't forget, if you'd like to buy books, our authors are heading over there right now to sell them. Please take them up home as a souvenir. And thank you so much. We also have our library books in the back that you're welcome to take for summer reading, thanks to the Rotary International. Thank you once again to our sponsors. Congratulations to our girls. Thank you to all the parents for sharing your gift with us. And thank you to all of us kids and staff for all that you do. Thank you. If you feel that the message cards for the girls, if you don't mind, just leave them on the edge of the